As we reconnect with the world and progress New Zealand's economic recovery from COVID, we want to ensure we have an immigration system in place that supports this government's plan for a higher productivity, higher wage economy. And the immigration rebalance will make it easier to attract and hire skilled migrants, while supporting some sectors to transition away from their reliance on lower paid migrants, which COVID-19 has shown is not a sustainable business model. It will help lift working conditions for everyone, improve career pathways for New Zealanders, and encourage businesses to focus on increasing productivity and resilience as part of our plans for economic recovery out of the pandemic. As the PM mentioned, on the 4th of July, applications open for the new accredited employer work visa alongside all other work visas. The accredited employer work visa will result in a simplified system for both employers and workers by reducing the number of visa categories from 6 to 1. It is designed to support a future economy that is less reliant on lower paid migrant workers, better addresses productivity, meets skills and infrastructure challenges, and increases the overall skill level of migrants coming to New Zealand. As part of that rebalance, and reinforcing the point that the Prime Minister has made, employers will be able to hire migrants on the accredited employer work visa for roles paying at least the minimum wage of $27.76 an hour, unless an occupation is exempted, and I'll touch more on this in a moment. We expect this change to impact about a quarter of migrant workers based on previous income information. It's important to emphasise that employers will still be able to hire migrants with open work rights, such as working holiday makers, students and existing work visa holders for jobs below the median wage. They can also hire those who soon will become residents thanks to the 2021 resident visa. From the 4th of July, as the PM mentioned, a green list which will make it easier for employers to hire and attract migrants for high-skilled, hard-to-fill jobs will be in place. This will provide guaranteed residence pathways with a simplified application process for these workers. There are a number of occupations on the green list from across the health, construction and infrastructure, engineering, trades, agriculture and ICT sectors. The green list roles will be prioritised for processing and generally won't need to be advertised. The green list is about making it easier to attract globally in-demand workers who have a clear pathway to residence, but it is not the only pathway to residence available. Other migrants will still have a pathway to residence through the skilled migrant category once it reopens, and that will happen soon after the resident visa application window closes in July. From September, there will be 2 streamlined pathways to residence for migrants working in jobs on the green list, plus those who are paid twice the median wage will also have a pathway to residence. The first fast-tracked pathway to residence, which will be available to some workers immediately after receiving their visa. This fast-track residence pathway will benefit migrants and their employers in the construction, tech, science and health sectors, such as construction project managers, telecommunications engineers, environmental research scientists, vets and general practitioners, just to name a few. The second is a work to residence pathway, which will require migrants to work in a job for 2 years before they become eligible for residence. The 2-year work to residence pathway will be available to migrants working in certain roles in the health and education sectors and some trades, such as occupational therapists, secondary school teachers with specialisations such as science and maths, early childhood teachers and registered plumbers.